Hello and welcome to Grim Survival. Alright, I am following John over at Prepper Nation. I just literally 10 seconds ago closed his window there because I've been listening to him. I think I remembered to mute my computer. I think I did. Although, this thing, okay, there it goes. It's lagging a little bit on my screen. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I hope you can. Here's the hat. I like that hat. So apparently John over Prepper Nation likes my hat. I gotta say where I got the hat. First thing I'm gonna say, I got the hat as a gift from another channel out of Australia called Homestead Oss. Homestead Oss, guys. I'm gonna post a link in the chat right now if I can manage to do it, because I highly recommend this channel, and like John says, pay it forward. So they are a smaller channel even than me, and I would just like to pay it forward. So that right there is the link to Homestead Oss. James, that's me in the chat. I am one of my moderators. There's John from Prepper Nation. Thank you very much for the shout out. And I gotta say it, guys, I am 500 hours away from being monetized. 500 hours. And I think this is the most people I've ever seen in my chat right now. What are we already at? 130. So this is going to be an interesting chat. So yeah, I just came from Pinball Preparedness, and I'm glad to be here from there. That was an awesome chat he had over there. I really enjoyed it. And then after that, I was watching Prepper Nation. And tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to have Alaska Prepper live on this channel. Alaska Prepper's going to be here. Hello, everyone. Wow, my chat's going fast. I know there's a way to slow it down. I just don't know how to do it because I never had to do it before. So where is it? Pop-up chat? I don't know. It's probably on that screen. So yeah, I got so many screens around me. It's incredible. You wouldn't believe it. I got me over here waving my arms in my face. It's weird. I am from Indiana. I'm in central Indiana, south of Indianapolis. And for all the new people here, I'll tell you just a little bit about myself. I am a truck driver by trade, although I don't like it. I've been out of work for most of 2020. I've been spending the last several days applying for jobs just like you wouldn't believe. I do it about once every other week or so. I just fill up applications and throw them out there. So yeah. So you'll see my moderators. My moderators include people like John from Prepper Nation. They include Alaska Prepper. Alaska Prepper is one of my moderators. Look, there's Josh Connor. He made it. And I finally got him as a mod. Thank you for being here. Oh. Alaska Prepper's dusted off his cowboy hat. Why does your cowboy hat have dust on it? Rudy, man. No dust. There's no dust. I wear this thing all the time now. And I got to tell you, my old hat, I still wear it usually at night. This is my old hat. It has lights on it. This is a Panther power cap. I got a review for this thing on my channel just because I like it so much. And I sent one to Alaska Prepper too. He's got the beanie style with the lights on it, and apparently he likes that too. So yeah, Prepper Nerd is in the house. Prepper Nerd, he has an awesome app that I'm checking out. I've just got everything set up for it, so I'm going to start looking it over in the next couple of days. But I've heard really good things about it from other people in the prepping community. So yeah, Prepper Nerd, go check that out. There's another channel that I gotta mention just before I get the yapping my head off here. They've asked me a couple of times just to help them get monetized, if I could give them a shout out and things like that. And I really have not had the opportunity to check out their channel just because of how busy I've been these last couple of weeks. But the channel is called Disabled and Prepping. So if you guys want to go check that out, I will be doing so also soon. But yeah, Homestead Oss, they got me the hat. Yeah, I love this hat. This is real fur felt. It came from Australia. This is an Australian made hat. Oh, how old am I? Really? You had to go there with how old I am? Mom with a plan wants to know how old I am. All right, there's several of you that know how old I am. Go ahead and guess. I'll give it just a minute before I mention my birthday is December 10th and what I want. Now I'm here. It's hard to follow John from Prepper Nation. It's hard to follow because it's like, you got to follow the big kid. It's like being the new guy at the concert, and you're the new guy, and you got like somebody, think of your biggest favorite band. They're singing, and then you got to come up after them. That's how it feels, right now. I'm like, oh no, I got to go after John. Really? I had to do this. See, I had sent him an email earlier today, and I was talking about uploading videos because I figured out how to make YouTube upload my videos a whole lot faster. And, and somehow he talked me into being here, so here we go. Oh, look at all the guesses. 19, thank you, I appreciate that. 29, 24, 35, 38. Somebody knows it. Somebody knows it. See, that's cheating. That's cheating. All right, my birthday is December 10th. I was born in 1981. I will be 39 years old in about a month. I'll show you the gray hairs if you want me to get closer. There's gray hairs in there somewhere. There's one. I'm going to pluck it. So, yeah, 39 years old. So, I was watching, let's just get started. I was watching, I was over there at Prepper Nation the entire time. It really was. And one of the first things he was talking about was this Sawyer Mini. So, I would like to also include, this is a Sawyer Squeeze. And what this is a Sawyer Select S3 water filter. Now, the Select S3 water filters chemicals, pesticides, viruses, and everything else. This is a Sawyer Squeeze to double the, I don't know, the whatever it does, you know, the filter, I guess. But the Sawyer S3, they have a Select line over at Sawyer, and yeah, I really recommend that. And I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just recommend it because I know what's in the water supply. I really do. I have worked at water treatment facilities, and anything you flush down your toilet, anything you flush, anything that goes down your drain, flows south. It goes back into the main water system, flows south. It is filtered and filters at the the stupid water filtration places they have, water treatment plants. You know what they're treating your water with, right? They're dumping gallons and gallons of fluoride in there every single day. I've watched them do it. It's insane. All right, I'm going to see if I can get to reading this. Southern Boy Prepper is in the house. Yep, you got to love Sawyers. I have Sawyer Minis. I do have a Life Straw, but it's in a drawer somewhere, and I don't think I'd ever use it. I've seen bad things about it. But the Sawyer S3, look at this thing. It's huge. I keep this in my bug out bag, or I guess it's my get home bag, which is sitting right next to me. It really is. I think, now a subscriber actually bought me this, so that's a disclaimer. The subscriber bought me this, and I believe it was about $70 for this particular filter. You can get the Sawyer Mini for 20 bucks at Walmart easily. Last time I was in Walmart, it's been a while. But yeah, last time I was in Walmart, they were around $20 for a Sawyer Mini. And I highly recommend Sawyer over Life Straw because, yeah, I really do. Now, why is it filtering out good A, mate? In Your Yard Homestead, a very great channel. Thank you for being here. For some reason, he says good day, and it makes me approve his chat. That's really that's strange. That's strange. Did I get the accent right when I said good day? Good day? No, I can't do it. If you really want the great accent, you got to go check out In Your Yard Homestead. You got to go check out Homestead also. That's where you're going to get that accent from, because it's not coming from me, I guarantee you. So, all right, we got 226 people in the chat, so now's the perfect time to break out my Bibles, right? I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Oh, yeah, I know. I need WD-40 on this chair, and I've been meaning to put it on there, and I got a can of it sitting on this desk somewhere. You hear that? It's squeaky. Yeah, that's the chair. It's really old. I got duct tape holding the arm on. Don't get me started on this chair. I'm surprised I'm still sitting this high. Usually it sinks. I'll be down there like, yeah. Anyway. All right, so I'm going to talk about it. That's my Bible. That's one of them. This is my King James Version. I don't like it. This is my scriptures. I do like this one. So I'm just going to go into just a little bit of why I don't like this. And I'll go into one simple reason why I don't like this. Because every time it talks about the Father, the Almighty, the One, the Yahweh, I am the One, I am He. That's what he says, right? And every time it talks about that, it says the Lord. The Lord. Can you believe that it says the Lord when it's talking about God? Have you ever seen what a Lord is? Like, even to today's standard, how they rank a Lord? I mean, a Lord is a lot lower than a king. A Lord is a lot lower than an emperor. And they keep calling the Almighty Father the Lord. That don't sit right with me. A Lord is a lot lower than, the emperor. So why are we calling him the Lord? Why aren't we calling him the king, the emperor? I don't know. That's my opinion. Yeah, like a landlord. There you go. That's a good one. He is the landlord, right? But still, even the landlord still, the mayor's still higher than the landlord, right? I mean, the landlord still pays taxes. So, yeah, exactly. The great I am. That's what he is. He is the I am. So, if he is I am, he's definitely higher than a lord. King of kings. Yeah, see, the Lord just doesn't sit right with me. And it never says that in this book. This is the scriptures. This was the Institute for Scripture Research. I found this through Bear Independent. I am a fan of Bear Independent and most of his Bible talks. I'm not really a fan of his commercials, as John was saying in the last live stream you guys were at. I'm not a fan of his commercials. I'm really not, and I'll just leave it there. I am. But a little bit about myself is I'm an out-of-work truck driver. I have been a truck driver for something like six years now. 6 years. I have been an over-the-road truck driver. I have been to 45 out of 50 states currently. I used to drive from North Carolina to Southern California every week, back and forth, back and forth. I worked for JB Hunt Intermodal for quite a while, driving from Indianapolis to Chicago every single day. It was like hell on earth driving to Chicago in a semi-truck, and it's the most stressful job I've ever had. And I've been a roofer. Okay, I've been in construction. I have been a roofer in the middle of summer. And the most stressful job I have ever had is driving a semi-truck through Chicago. It is crazy. Vicky Savage in the house. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we've been talking back and forth. I've made friends. Yeah, I've made friends on YouTube. I really have. I never thought I would make as many friends as I have from people like Prepper Nation. I'll tell you what, I feel like one of the big kids in the house. Even though I don't have as many subscribers as most of you guys, I feel like one of the big kids. And you know why? Because twice now, one time Alaska Prepper called my cell phone and then he sent me texts twice. Yeah, so I feel, you know, I'm like way up here now. I got Alaska Prepper sending me texts. Hoot Owl is in the house. You gotta watch Hoot now, and you be bad. Hoot's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. He really is. I've been stressed lately. I'm gonna talk about it. I've been stressed. I've been looking for work. I applied for a job today. I'm not going to tell you where. They want me to drive. I'm not sure if they're going to actually give me the job. I really am not. But pray for me to get the job. I want to tell you how much they pay. They want me to drive from Indianapolis to Chicago and back again, working from 4 p.m. to 3 a.m. on a daily basis from Sunday to Thursday. From Indianapolis to St. Louis hauling steel, and I really don't want to go to St. Louis, but they're paying $30 an hour plus $45 an hour for overtime. So yeah, I applied for that job. Yeah. My preferred job for a truck driver is being what they call a yard dog or yard jockey or yard driver. It's one of the little bitty tiny trucks that just move trailers around in a warehouse, and they don't leave the warehouse. They just move the trailers from one place to another. And that's my preferred job. That really is. And I will take a lot less pay to do that because I don't want to go to St. Louis. I really don't. It's, ugh. I've been there. It's not good. It's almost as stressful as Chicago. So, addressing truck drivers and the truck driver shortage. I will have to talk about that. I really will. See, I heard about it from my wife, and I seen a lot of videos. She was sending me TikTok videos about truck driver strikes, and all those videos were deleted before I even got to watch them. But will there be a truck driver strike? Probably. There's probably going to be truck drivers in certain areas and pockets to shut down, but not all of them will. Not all of them will. So, Prepper Nation is yelling out Victor. I hope it. See, my biggest fear is Alaska Prepper is one of my mods, and my biggest fear is Victor's going to get a hold of his phone, and then I'm going to have like 400 dislikes, and everybody's going to disappear because he's going to ban everybody. So that's one of my biggest fears, that Victor's going to get a hold of his phone. I got to scroll up here. Why are we talking about Victor? Somebody tell me. I missed it. Oh, yep, I missed it. Oh, well. We'll see in a minute. We will. Somebody will tell me, right? I've got comments over here on my computer. I got a couple more over here on my phone, and they're kind of, yeah. I try to watch them as much as I can, but it's hard to watch the comments when they're flying by too fast. All right. So, Oh, Victor just walked in the door. Alaska Prepper said, uh-oh. Uh-oh, hide your phone. Hide your phone. If anybody wants to see something funny, I reposted this on, well, I kind of posted this on my channel. I made a video, I made two of them. Two videos called You Might Be a Prepper. And Victor is featured in part 2 of that video near the end. So I will leave it at that. You guys should go check that out if you haven't done so already. I keep saying I was going to tell you a little bit about myself. Now, I am a truck driver. I'm a Bible thumper. Well, I'm going to call myself a Bible thumper. Why am I a Bible thumper? Because when people get into my chat on my, because I read the Bible on a few of these, on a few of my videos. I started at Genesis 1 and I'm working my way through. And I've been trying to do it on the Sabbath every Saturday. I'm Torah observant, or trying to be. I'm learning a lot about it every day. And so Bible thumper. People get into my chat and start preaching at me what they believe. Can you get what I'm about to say about thumping people with my Bible? This thing's big and heavy. I mean, you could probably do some damage with this thing. So that brings me to a story about my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother was very Christian. Very Christian. And she would, you know, when any of the children were being bad, if the grandkids were over, the great-grandkids, this was my great-grandmother, it's my great-grandmother. Any of the children were being bad in her house or getting ornery, as children do, she would thump them upside the head with her Bible and tell them they needed some Jesus. So that's where the term Bible thumper comes from in my mind. I mean, yeah, isn't that where it comes from when you're thumping people with your Bible? I thought so. That's what I've always thought as a kid anyway, all growing up, that Bible thumper meant you was getting hit with the Bible. Somebody's trying to give you some Jesus. I would not ever claim a religion anymore. I used to be a Christian. I used to be. But in my opinion, Christians are the cause of most people losing faith. Christians, people who claim to be Christians and do things that, well, only Christians would do. The very judgmental groups of people in my experience. Very judgmental. Thou shalt not judge, right? That's what it says in my book. So, yeah. Alright, I'm going to try to read some chat here. I had to get closer. I wear glasses. I have contacts in, but maybe I should make this bigger on this screen. Maybe. Maybe I can make it, just put a zoom on there. So, a little more about me as I built the computer that's sitting under the desk. I'm not going to show it to you. It's big. It is big. I built it for gaming because I used to do that. Not anymore. It's a very high-powered machine. I'm connected to a very fast internet service, and even still, YouTube will shut me down. It's not on my end. I guarantee you it's not on my end. Yeah. I'm going to give you a guess what I have in here. I built this. I didn't build the can itself. I constructed something out of this. This is a Pringles can. And there's a video on my channel about this Pringles can. This Pringles can has a screen in it and a hole there and there. So Pringles, I want to tell you a little about it. Inside of it, there is like a, I don't know if you can see it here with the lighting, but there's like a, it's kind of like tin foil. It's a reflective material inside of this. So inside of this, I had stuck a skewer through here, and it popped out the other side. That's why the hole's there. And I put little tiny bits of steak. It was, I think it was sirloin. It might have been New York strip steak on here. And yeah, I made a solar dehydrator out of this and made beef jerky in a Pringles can. Video's on there somewhere. I forget what I called it. Emergency solar dehydrator or something like that. I forget the name of my own videos sometimes. But yeah, this thing worked. It worked. It was about 73, 74 degrees that day, and I set it in the sun for a good part of 8 hours. And yeah, beef jerky. And I ate it too, and it didn't kill me. I didn't get sick, didn't have a stomach ache. It was good. It worked. I highly recommend you flavor your jerky before putting in there, because I put raw meat in that thing, and it was kind of bland. So, yeah. Oh, it was asking me to approve chats. There's certain cuss words that are blocked on my channel, 4-letter words, and if you type them, my channel will automatically not let you say that. So yeah, you can do that. For any YouTuber who doesn't know, you go to your dashboard, you click your settings down in the bottom left corner, you click your community button, and there's words in there you can block. You just type all the 4-letter words you can think of, And there they are. Now, Vicky, why is that? Vicky's comment here was, they just made me approve it. Many churches are ICU for hypocrites. And I had to approve that comment, really? Why did I have to approve that comment? Hey, there's Christina. Go check out Christina's channel. She also agrees with what this book says. So, yeah, definitely go check out her channel also. Hey, she's a moderator, too. I forgot I made you a moderator. It's been a long time since I've seen you in one of my lives. So, yeah, awesome. You're welcome. Feel free to get rid of all the hoodlums. Or the heathens. Heathens? Yeah, I guess. I couldn't measure the raw beef I put in there in ounces. I cut just little squares and put like 6 little squares in that Pringles can. I put it over here. Yeah, so I just had like 6 little squares just across here just to test it because I didn't want to waste the steak because I cooked it for dinner. But yeah, it really did work. I made beef jerky in a Pringles can. I couldn't believe it worked. It was a suggestion from a friend of mine. Is like, hey, I read this in a book somewhere, and why don't you test it and see if it works? So, yeah, he actually suggested it. I made it. I made him watch the video. I wouldn't tell him if it worked or not, and he actually watched one of my videos, so that was interesting. It's a friend I have up north, more like family in my personal opinion, but getting him to prep is not the easiest task. It really isn't. You don't get John. Don't get me started on abortion. Don't get me started on abortion. Thou shalt not murder. You get me started on abortion, I'm going to start telling you about what I really feel about abortion, and I'm going to get really angry because it's an angry subject for me. People say they're pro-life. I'm pro-life and anti-idiot, and anybody who kills a baby is an idiot. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care what you think about it. Do you know how abortion works? A doctor goes in there with a pair of hemostats and starts ripping out the pieces of the baby. That's how abortion works. That's how they do it. So there you go. That's one of those subjects that just, yeah. That's one of those subjects. Yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers after that one. I don't care. If you don't like the fact that I think killing innocent unborn children is murder, you can be on your way. See ya. Bye. Yeah. All right. So I voted for Trump. If anybody else wants to know that, why not? While we're on the subjects, while we're talking, I voted for Trump. Do I like Trump? Do I like Biden? Nope. No, don't like Biden. Biden tried to sniff my hair one time. That's why I'm wearing the hat. That was a joke. That was a joke. Estella Plant-Based Homestead Prepper renamed himself to Real Life Prepper. He really did. He renamed himself that week like 6 different times, and I couldn't keep up with what his name was, and it was hard. It was hard to keep up with his names. That's another channel I recommend. If anybody wants to see the channels I recommend, just go to my channel page, scroll down to the bottom. You'll see the channels there I recommend. I got to add a few more to it. I've been meaning to do that. I haven't gotten to it. But let's talk a little bit about trucker strikes, because I am a truck driver. Because, oops, I should have been a pilot. I've always wanted to fly a plane, but now I'm a truck driver. Because getting a Class A CDL and driving the most dangerous vehicle on the road was a lot cheaper than flying a plane, just so you know. So, if there's a trucker strike, yes, there's going to be a trucker strike, but it's not going to be like a massive all over the country kind of thing. And I'm going to tell you the simple reason is because it's hard to get truck drivers to communicate with each other. The vast majority of semi-trucks nowadays don't even have ports for a CB radio. You have to manually yank out some wires and install it yourself. It's really a difficult kind of task to do if you don't know anything about wiring to install a CB in your semi-truck. So CBs don't come standard in semi-trucks, and CB ports do not come standard in a semi-truck anymore. And CBs are civilian band radio. It's what truckers use. They're typically on channel 19. So it's hard to get truck drivers to communicate to each other unless they're at the truck stop. If you're parked at a truck stop, or if you're in a truck stop, or if you're fueling at a truck stop, truck drivers will talk your ear off. They will. Where I've heard about trucker strike is mainly out of New York City and New York State. So, yeah, if it happens in other pockets, it's going to be around major cities. If truckers all got together, they could shut down the country. They could shut it, the whole thing down. There is not one thing you own that wasn't on a truck at one point. Not one single thing. Name it. Name it and I'll tell you. It was on a truck. It was. It doesn't matter what it is. If it didn't personally come on a truck, it came off of a cargo container that came off of a ship, and the cargo container was probably set on a chassis that was driven by a truck, because that's how that works. Yeah, that's a good one, Max. Save the whales, kill the babies. I'll tell you what they're using them aborted fetuses for if you'd like. It's nasty. Southern Boy Prepper, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. It used to take 3 days to shut down the nation. Now it's only going to take 1. See, there used to be a 3-day supply at every grocery store in the nation. A 3-day supply before they ran out without trucks. Go to your local grocery store, park behind it, watch the dock doors. You'll see multiple trucks coming into all of your grocery stores, including your Walmart, your Kroger, your Meijer, or whatever. They're coming in daily. The grocery stores do not have the supply like they used to have. This prior to 2020, they did. Not anymore. What caused food shortages? I have a playlist called Food Shortage. I have videos from driving around the Midwest of crop failure. Crop failure was bad last year. We're seeing crop failure again this year. A lot of crop failure. We're seeing food waste and crop failure at record levels. It's never happened before. If you check out a channel called Ice Age Farmer, he's going to tell you about the grand solar minimum, and he's going to tell you why. Well, if somebody's trolling, I'm not reading all the comments, but yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Get rid of them. You know how to, you guys know how to get rid of them, right? Yay, my first troll. I'm proud. I haven't had a troll before. That makes me proud. I got a troll. Trolls. Anybody got some troll food? What do you feed trolls anyway? Yes, exactly, John from Prepper Nation. The trolls mean you've made it. I finally made it. I got trolls. That's awesome. I love trolls. North Shore Preparedness. I had to approve that comment, man. I'm not going to read it, though. What's a turd swatter? Turd swatting? What's turd swatting? That sounds nasty, just so you know. That sounds really nasty. It's too late for me to be on here. I'm usually in bed by now, just so you guys know. I get up really early. All right, I was talking about trucker strikes. So one thing it's important to know is back in, I believe, the 1980s, and I believe it was under President Reagan. Don't quote me on that. I may be wrong on that. Trucker convoys were made illegal. It is illegal for trucks to roll in a convoy together. It's safer for the trucks. It's safer for everyone on the road, but it's dangerous to the government. So that's why it was made illegal. Yeah, dangerous to the government. Why is it dangerous to the government? It's dangerous to the government because truckers could shut down the entire nation. Look at France. Truckers have shut down that country several times. I mean, they could shut down the entire nation. If trucks stop moving, you no longer have gas in your gas pumps at the gas stations. There will be none. There will be none. Most gas stations restock their supply, depending on where it is, but for the average gas station, they restock their supply daily. Average. Every 2 to 3 days on the smaller gas stations. Gas is the biggest commodity that goes through a truck. I mean, trucks run off of it, trains run off of it. It's fuel, diesel fuel, trucks, trains, everything. Yep, the song Convoy. It is a good song. I do like country music, but I have been known to listen to Tupac too. So don't fault me there. Don't fault me there. I have been known to listen to Snoop Dogg. I'm from the 90s. I couldn't help it. And, you know, don't zap him. No, don't zap him. Yeah, that was funny is what it was. It sounded nasty, but it was still funny. Zap the trolls, not the prepared channels, the prepper channels. But anyway, Yeah, see, 90s music. 90s music may have been the best, right? I like 80s music too. A lot of it. I really do. A lot. I've listened to Johnny Cash. I listen to 50s music. I can quote music from almost every single era, except for the most recent stuff, because it just, I guess it's because I got older, it sounds like noise. Things my kids listen to that I take away from them from time to time. Every now and then there's a new singer that comes out and has some good songs. There was one that won The Voice, I think, in 2018. I had it recommended on my channel. Her name was Chevelle Shepherd. She sings country music, and she has a YouTube channel where she sings a lot of old country songs, and she's a really good singer, so I really enjoy listening every now and then. I really enjoy torturing my children with it, too, so that's always fun. But yeah, trucker strike, yeah. Oh, here we go again with how old I am. Why's everybody always want to know how old I am? I am 38 years old currently. There, Merle Haggard. Yeah, I'll listen to some Merle Haggard. Willie Nelson. Have you heard Willie Nelson's son sing? Sounds exactly like him. Really. Have you heard Hank Williams III sing? Sounds just like Hank Williams Sr. I like Hank Williams Sr. I saw the light. Yeah. I'm wondering what light he saw, because I've heard a lot of bad things about that man, but I like the song. Snow Informer, really? You had to go there? We're going to break out MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice next? Come on now. I do know that song. Why do I know that song? Snow Informer. George Jones. I have listened to some George Jones. I actually lived in the town where he was from. I seen his old house. Heard a lot of bad things about him, too, from the people that live there. So, yep. Ice Ice Baby. Josh, you had to go there, didn't you? You had to go there, didn't you, Josh? I'm not singing it for you. Marshall Tucker Band. We're going to talk about music now. Yeah, we can talk about music all night long. How about Alabama? Anybody like Alabama? We'll go there. Yeah, I'll play you some mountain music. Yeah. I'm a redneck. When I was a kid, I lived on a farm. I had horses. I had a pony at one point. I had goats, ducks, rabbits, 2 ponds full of bass, catfish, and bluegill. I used to sit out in a little, you remember those little paddle boats? It's like got the little pedals that you pedal like a bicycle, and there was 2 seats in it. I used to have one of those in my pond, and I'd fish out of it all the time. And I caught a bass one time, and it dragged that little boat all around my pond. Yeah, it was a big bass. Leonard Skinner, yeah, we can definitely have some Leonard Skinner. What do they call that, Southern rock, or used to call that Southern rock? Now they've tried to play it off as country. Leonard Skinner is country, really? That's just sad. AC/DC, I'll go with AC/DC too. AC/DC's good. Yeah, North Shore Preparedness, I really was planning on making you a mod also. I'm going to have all the best mods because I'm stealing them from everybody else's channel. I just hadn't gotten to it yet because I keep forgetting. It took me like a month to get Josh over there as one of the moderators. Metallica, hey, that's 90s music. We can go with Metallica too, yeah. I wasn't a fan of G.I. Joe. I played with G.I. Joe a little bit, but I played with Hot Wheels. That was my thing. I had Hot Wheels as a kid. I had more little Hot Wheel cars than you could ever believe. I had little Hot Wheels semi-trucks. I guess I should have known better. I used to run my little other cars over with my little Hot Wheel semi-trucks. My favorite pistol, it's on my right hip. It's a Glock 19. It's literally right there, right now. Because if somebody comes through the door, they're going to have a bad day. They're going to get some Jesus. Because while they're bleeding out on the floor, I'm going to be praying over them. See, I'm not monetized, so I can say G words and all that kind of stuff on the channel. So they can't demonetize me, right? Oh, ban the trolls. Ban the trolls. I don't mind banning trolls. Same troll, different account. Yeah, I don't know. If the troll wants to see my pistol, we can arrange that. We can. So yeah, trucker strike. It is very well possible, but not nearly as possible as you think, because truckers just do not. They don't come together like they used to, and there's so many truckers now that don't speak English. I will put it that way. A lot of truckers that don't speak English. They own their own trucks. They probably didn't vote for Trump. I mean, there's just a lot of truckers that don't speak English. I won't go any farther than that. Yeah, North Shore preparedness. Everybody makes mistakes, especially the moderators. See, if you get Alaska Prepper's son here, Victor, if he gets on there, we're all going to see some mistakes. Everybody's going to get banned. It's like the whole chat will be gone. I haven't hunted a deer since about 2017, and I really don't have the means to hunt. I would actually prefer a crossbow. It's legal to hunt with crossbow in my state. I'm not good with a bow, but crossbow has sights on it, like a scope, and I can definitely aim a scope. I can sight in a scope. I used to have several hunting implements. They went the way of the pawn shop. You got to do what you got to do. So yeah, I used to hunt deer with rifle and shotgun, but yeah. Nope, you may not. I will not brandish a firearm on my channel. Never had, never will. So, yeah. I also have an adult beverage near me that I'm not going to bother drinking while I'm here. I have not been ever a big drinker. I have a lot of alcoholics in my family, and they have really made it so I have never wanted to be one. Thank you. I guess that's a lesson learned there. I've also had many potheads in my family. They made me want to be one. I haven't done it in a long time, but I used to. A lot. Yep, I used to. I tell you. Yeah. I had no choice. Personal SHTF happened. Let's just put it that way. Personal SHTF. I was very broke and very not, I mean, we were going through my preps like you wouldn't believe. I was that broke. So it was a matter of paying rent or keeping a rifle. I had to pay rent. I like trolls. Trolls are fun. There's a lot of talk about trolls in the channel. I wonder who they came from. See, John over at Prepper Nation was on first. Wonder where the trolls came from. Josh is after him. Yeah, I seen him get rid of somebody just a minute ago. Josh is fun. Get him, Josh. Yep. Oh, yeah. Pinball preparedness. That's where you're saying the trolls came from. Yeah. Blame him, right? They just want to get a look at the hat. I really do like this hat. Homestead Oss, guys. Go check them out. They got me this hat. I think I still have it here. I'm going to paste it. Homestead Oss. There's their channel link. Yeah, I'm James, by the way. I'm one of my moderators. I just don't have time to keep up with all the chat. Steely Dan is in the house. I'm glad you like my hat. I do still wear it. I wear my old one because when it's dark outside, when I go camping, things like that, the lights on this thing are just, I mean, they're only about 40 lumen, something like that, but it's just so beneficial to have. This is one of the most used things I've ever had as a prep, I would say, is this light hat. So yeah, I really recommend it. Panther Power Cap. Panther Vision, I believe, is their website. I believe, Panther Vision. No, I don't currently live on a farm, unfortunately. I live in a small housing community somewhere south of Indianapolis. That's probably about as close as you're getting to my house there. I do have a P.O. box listed that is not in the town I live in. So, yeah, I got to drive a ways to, and I haven't checked it in a while. I probably should get to that. They are great gifts. Alaska Prepper. Yeah, I got Alaska Prepper one of these hats. Is beanie style. I figured he would like the beanie style better because, you know, the temperatures in Alaska are kind of colder than they are here in Indiana. See, Vicky, I wouldn't consider marijuana a psychotropic. I wouldn't. It doesn't do that to people. I mean, the biggest problem a pothead has is his refrigerator. That's really is. I mean, it's, you can joke about it all you want, but yeah, the biggest problem a pothead has is his refrigerator. It's like it speaks to you. It's like, come see what's in me. I mean, yeah, just you gotta know how to ignore your refrigerator if you're doing that kind of stuff. But like I said, it's been a long time ago. Long time ago. They are really good hats. Now, if you go to their website, they have the beanie style hat, they have the ball cap style hat, they have this one that looks like this, but it's got like a giant flashlight. Here, let me try to demonstrate. Here's my EDC. This is a through night, by the way. It has like one of these mounted right here. It's like crazy. I would not wear that thing. It would annoy me. That would bother me a lot. It really would. So tomorrow, hey, while we got Alaska Prepper, we still good tomorrow, right? We're going to have Alaska Prepper live on here 8 p.m. 8 p.m.? Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, potheads are not necessarily slow or unproductive. Not necessarily. They can be very productive if they are interested in what they are doing. Yeah, they have to be interested in what they are doing. And I mean, some of the best artists on the planet were potheads. Keep that in mind. Yep, we are. Just wanted to confirm, making sure. So yeah, me and Alaska Prepper are going to be live on here. What should we talk about? We're going to talk about some prepping stuff, definitely. We're going to keep the politics and the Bible thumping to a minimum, and we're going to talk about prepping. We are. I got a lot of preps. See, my wife was cleaning out a closet today. This is a funny one. Oh, you gotta wear the hat, John. If you don't want thumbs down, man, you gotta get a hat like this. And yeah, you just gotta, I mean, yeah, maybe a goatee would go good on you, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't get a lot of thumbs down. I really don't. I mean, I have the urge to click the thumbs down myself now, just because I don't really get a lot of them. I really don't. I just don't have enough people paying enough attention to me, I guess. That's really what it is. But yeah, me and Alaska Prepper, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about prepping. So, oh yeah, I was going to tell you about a story. My wife was cleaning out a closet today, and it was one of the kids' closets at that, and she was going through stuff and, you know, getting stuff out of there that we didn't need, found some clothes for the kids, and she comes across this cardboard box in the bottom corner of this kid's closet, and she opens it up, and there's, I think it's either 25 pounds or 50 pounds of dried macaroni noodles that I had bought, I don't know, a year or two ago. And I've been looking for that box. And I'm like, I know I had an extra box of noodles around here. It was supposed to go in a bucket. And I haven't been able to find it for a while. And she finds it in a closet today. So, yeah. And along with it, she found a bunch of extra Mylar bags. She found a bunch of extra oxygen absorbers. I mean, what are they doing in the kids' closet? Why is my noodles and my Mylar bags in the kids' closet? I mean, and yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, somebody's message is automatically held for review. We're just going to leave it like that because I didn't really like that message either. All right, anybody got some questions, go ahead and throw them at me. I'm trying to pay attention to chat now. We're going to try to keep this at about an hour, so we got about 15 minutes, give or take. So I really don't know. John from Prepper Nation, how old are you? I really don't know. I haven't really heard you say it. So we'll see if I can put him on spot here in the chat real quick. Roto-Rooter. Formal introductions, huh? I like formal introductions. Yeah. What made me start prepping? Driving a truck. I was a truck driver. In late 2014 is when I got my CDL, and I started driving from one side of the nation to the other. And everywhere I went looked exactly the same. Everywhere I go, you go into, just for instance, shopping centers. Every time I drove past a shopping center, they all looked exactly the same. All the same stores. And then I would go into Walmart and I would see all the same things in Walmart. And then inside of Walmart, I would see all the people in Walmart. The same people. I was in a Walmart on the East Coast, and then I was in a Walmart on the West Coast, and the people were exactly the same. And I started thinking, there's something wrong here. So then I started, you know, doing the YouTube thing and learning more. Then I put together a bug out bag. I'm not going to show you some of the junk I bought when I first started prepping. I got a knife, right, that's about this long that says Jeep on it. It's a survival knife. And it's got the little hollow end and a bunch of crap shoved down in there. It's in a box somewhere because it's the most useless piece of junk I've ever owned. So I would never use it for anything. Now I don't have a really big blade in my bug out bag, or what I call my get home bag. I keep a Mora in there, but I have this in my bug out bag or get home bag. It's basically the same for me. This is a Gramford Brooks small forest axe. Works good as a hammer, works good as an axe. So I carry a smaller blade. This is my SE Azula. This is my everyday carry. I'm not sure if it's legal to carry a fixed blade in my state, and frankly I don't care. So, yeah. I have my bug out bag sitting next to me. I also have my EDC bag. I do have a video up of the bug out bag. I think it's called the 200-mile bag or something like that. The thumbnail says, "Can you escape?" or some kind of clickbait stuff like that. So, yeah, you know how YouTubers are. We got to get the clickbait. There was a channel, I only watched one video of it. They had like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Oh, are we having a moment? I got to go up because I know I asked John from Prepper Nation how old he was. I got to scroll up and see. Speed date. Okay, I got to keep going up. 44. See, I thought we were closer to the same age. We're not that far apart. Let's see here. I'm missing stuff here. Yeah. Do we got to fix you guys up? Who needs a date? Who needs a date? We can do the grim dating channel. Okay, what are we talking about now? You've already faked a bowel movement and what are we talking about? I mean, seriously? I'm lost. Somebody has lost me. Okay, so this is something I'm gonna see. I got a Prepper Nation Alaska Prepper in the chat. We got to get together, guys. Now, somebody suggested to me on one of my comments or one of my videos that we should get together and do a Zoom meeting. I believe it's Zoom, where you can get multiple different people on the screen all at the same time and basically do the round table thing. So I'd really like to see Alaska Prepper on there, Angry Prepper, Prepper Nation. Let's see if we can get Canadian Prepper. Let's somebody send an email to Bear Independent so we can all just, you know, gawk at him for a while. I don't know why we would gawk at him. StreamYard is what I've been using, but StreamYard limits you to only 2 people. I think maybe they've upped it to 4 people now. So StreamYard's what I'm going to be using tomorrow with Alaska Prepper. But yeah, with Zoom, I know you can get like 9, 10 people on the screen all at the same time. So that would be fun just to be there. I wouldn't even say much if I was there. I'd just be like, uh-huh. See, when you get Alaska Prepper on a video, as you're going to find out tomorrow, he's going to do most of the talking and I'm going to do most of the listening. Because that's when you have somebody who's that knowledgeable about things and you ask them certain questions, and you can't help it but to just soak up that information. You know, break out when he's here tomorrow, get your pens and your papers out and take notes, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I got my pen ready, I got my pad of paper. I'm going to be taking notes because I got some questions from subscribers. I've been telling them to feed me questions to ask him, so I got a list of them right here. That's going to be interesting. I got a couple of my own too, so that'll be fun too. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really that big of a talker. I know that's odd to say. That's odd to say because I'll sit here on a live video on YouTube and I just ramble for an hour. I'm not that big at talking. I mean, maybe it's just I don't talk to people that much because I don't like people. Like, in a public setting, you get me into a crowd of people and the first thing I'm doing is looking for the exit. I'm like, ugh, yeah, people. And I'm really trying to get into a like-minded group of people in my area. So it's really hard for me because I'm talking to my phone right now and I'm reading comments and there's nobody else in this room. So you keep that in mind. Yeah, Alaska Prepper is one of the best prepping channels I've ever come across. I used to listen to Prepared Mind 101. I'll give you that one. I like him for knife reviews. Canadian Prepper, I've listened to him a lot. I've listened to Prepper Nurse. I've been following him for years on another channel. But Alaska Prepper has the best content out there. He does. He's such an awesome person. So, yeah, best content. Another troll? How many trolls have I gotten tonight? I mean, has anybody taken a tally on the trolls? Ooh, I got 2 dislikes. Did the trolls come back and give me dislikes? Awesome. Just so you guys know, from a computer standpoint, whenever you interact with the channel, whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it still adds to the algorithm of YouTube, because YouTube doesn't count them as different things. I mean, it says it on your analytics when you're looking at it, as they're different things, likes versus dislikes and this and that. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not different. So you can thumb down, thumb up. I don't really pay that much attention to it. I couldn't tell you how many likes most of my videos have, because I really just don't pay attention to it. I pay more attention to how many hours I need to get monetized, which after this video I'll be really close, right? Oh wow, Brad Pitt status. Must be the hat. Must be the hat. I'm gonna say it's the hat, right? It's the hat. That's why I get all the trolls. Should I switch hats? Nah, I'm not switching hats. Oh, I wish Homestead Oz could have made it in here, so I could have shouted out their channel a couple more times for giving me this hat. I really do love this hat. It's perfectly fitted to my big old head. Nah, I think I got a little head. I don't even remember what the size of the hat was. Like a 52, if you know hat sizes, which I don't. But yeah, Brad Pitt status. I don't know. I haven't heard anything out of Brad Pitt in years. Is that a compliment? I don't know. Let me scroll up here, see if I missed anything. Yeah, I was wondering, John, why did you shave that off? Because you got so many comments on it. I'm wondering why you shaved it off. Hey, Disabled and Prepping is in the house. Definitely go check out that channel. She's trying to get monetized also. She's over 1,000 subscribers, and I said it earlier in the video. I just haven't had time yet to check out your channel, but definitely go check her out. I'm sure it's good content. Anybody who's spreading the word of prepping and showing you how you do it, especially somebody on a budget, check it out for sure. Yeah, you know, I just keep it shaved over here. It grows in red and blonde and gray and every other color on the side of my face, that I just prefer it right here to stay. So yeah, I don't need all that. If somebody says you're more Christ-like, you know, there's a certain channel you might know about, you know, they got the Christ beard going on. That's where no. Crocodile Dundee. Now I'm missing something here. Where am I at now? The mods are having too much fun without me. I need to just be in chat for a while so I can see what's going on. Oh, there was a channel or a comment. Yeah, I had to do that. Nope, I am not that far south. Evansville is probably a good 2-3 hour drive from me. I'm reading chat, by the way. Reading chat. So, I'm not too far from Greenwood, Indiana. That is the Costco I shop at, but it still takes me about 30 minutes to get there also. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I am, because there's just, but somewhere in the central Indiana area around the Greenwood type of area is a good generalized point for setting up group meetings and things like that. I've actually been over on Bear Independent's website, and he has a forum over there where people, like-minded people, connect and set up groups and meetings and things like that. And I found a channel for the Indiana preppers over there on Bear Independent's webpage, and I'm trying to just chime into that a little bit to see if there's some people to get together, like-minded type of thing. Elkhart, I've been there, but unlike Johnny Cash, I've been everywhere. I've been 45 states I've visited so far. I need to go up to New England and Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Those are the only 3 I'm missing out of the lower 48. I have driven a semi-truck through pretty much every other state there is. I've been through Montana in the middle of the winter with 3 feet of snow on the road, and I just plowed right through it because snow don't stop me. Right? Snow don't stop Alaska Prepper either. You see that video? He's standing out in 20-degree weather. He's like got a foot of snow on the ground. He's standing there in his t-shirt like, it's not cold. It's warmed up around here. I'm like, no, not me. Now, 20 degrees, you see me with thermal underwear and a big old coat pulled up to here, and yeah, and he's standing out there in a foot of snow talking about, it's not cold. But you know, you get acclimated to your temperature, because I remember in Texas, I lived in Texas for quite a while. It got down to 50 degrees in Texas, and you're wearing, you know, thick jackets in Texas at 50 degrees, so it's a matter of climate and what you're used to. There's people that live in, like, really far north Iceland type areas, not Iceland, but anyway, really far north type areas that they go swimming in 20-degree weather, 30-degree weather. It's crazy. Now, I did see that video you posted earlier of that dehydrated cheese, that American cheese, I think it was, AP, was like brittle. You said it was eaten like a chip. Yeah, I think you said it was like eating chips. Now, I was thinking of what you could do with that crunchy cheese. Now, I've seen crunchy cheese. Like, yeah, you could probably put it on a cracker. But I was thinking if you had, like, sausages or something like that, it would be really good to have a crunch with the sausage. I don't know. I like crunchy things. Crunchy cheese kind of looked pretty good to me. The mozzarella definitely looked better. But yeah, you could definitely crumble it up. You can make cheese crumbles. Yeah, it didn't melt very well. I noticed that. Yeah, see, that's what he was doing in the video. Definitely check out Alaska Prepper's video he posted earlier about the cheese. He dehydrated that cheese and he was rehydrating it. Now, the shredded mozzarella dehydrated a lot better, but the American cheese that he kept in whole slices didn't rehydrate very well. It was still very brittle after. So you didn't get your grilled cheese sandwich. I wanted to see the grilled cheese sandwich. I really did. It was making me hungry watching. I think I ended up cooking some food after that. I wanted the grilled cheese sandwich too. Anybody ever been to Panera Bread? Panera Bread has grilled cheese and tomato soup they'll sell you for like $7-8 now. I mean, seriously, grilled cheese and tomato soup at a restaurant for $8. What kind of craziness is that? Prices are going through the roof. I'm starting to see milk shortages in my area now. I have run across the toilet paper shortages at Costco very recently. That's the same person, isn't it? The one that keeps asking about firearms and all this other stuff. Whatever. I use the type of ammo you don't want to be shot with. That's what type of ammo I use. Now, back to talking about the Bible. Now, like I said, I'm trying to be Torah observant. And if anybody knows what Torah is, it's basically the laws of God that he passed down to Moses after they had forgotten it because of 400 years of servitude in Egypt. It's the first 5 books in your Bible. No matter which Bible you have, it's the first 5 books. That is Torah. I really got to put some WD-40 on this chair. It's driving me insane. I got to sit very still. If I sit very still, it won't be loud. But yeah, the first 5 books are Torah, and a lot of mostly Christian churches will beat it into your head that you just need to follow the last, 1/4 of the book, or 1/3. Yeah, the last 1/3 of the book, which they call the New Testament, which is not actually what it was called originally. And yeah, so they'll try to tell you that Yeshua, also known as Jesus, did not follow Torah. There's so much evidence if you read the book in context that he did, most certainly. And so that's what I'm trying to follow is the Torah, because I believe that's, and I'm not trying to convert you. Don't think that. No, that's not my job. I don't want that responsibility. Don't ask me. But I do have to say I believe that the Messiah followed Torah, and he meant for us to follow it as well. And I'll leave it right there. 3 trolls? I'm up to 3 trolls. Are you sure it's not the same troll that just keeps showing up on different chats? Shalom. Yeah, I actually learned what that means because Bear Independent's constantly saying shalom, so I had to look it up. It's a Hebrew word. It's basically like France when you say we, but more in depth. So Job prospects, the Truth Warrior, they're going. I mean, I've applied for so many places, but the last accident on my record was falling off there. It's about a year old now. And, So I had an accident back in early 2019, mid 2019, in just a car I was driving, and a teenager come flying across, and I couldn't stop, and I T-boned them and broke their little car in half with my 99 Dodge Durango that I'm still driving around. It's kind of wobbly now, but it's still running. I broke their car in half. And as a truck driver, when you have an accident on your record, whether it's your fault or not, it makes it very difficult for you to get a job. Even if I wasn't driving a semi-truck at the time. I have been a truck driver. I have driven the big dump trucks. That was fun. I really enjoyed driving big dump trucks. The problem with that is the hours. They want you to work from dawn to dusk, Monday through Monday. And it's really a difficult job being a dump truck driver. They don't pay as much. They're not regulated like semi-truck drivers, meaning they don't have to keep the same logs. They don't have to keep their trucks the same. And some of these trucks are in such horrible condition. So if you're ever driving near a dump truck and they have that big old sign on the back that says stay back, because there are rocks the size of my head that'll come through your window if you do not stay back. So dump trucks are very dangerous. But I have videos. I used to do a Trucker Tuesday, and I would do a video about trucks every Tuesday back when I was still driving. I have videos of the most dangerous vehicles on the road. Intermodal container trucks. And these are the big container trucks. Well, Sean, I'm glad you're a dump truck driver. Tell me all about how difficult those hours are, because, man, it was difficult to keep up with the hours. I mean, they really wanted me to work from dusk till dawn to dusk, whatever. I'm backwards now, but you get it. Oh, more trolls, right? Man, I'm liking all these trolls. Hey, Homestead Oz finally made it. We're an hour in, and I've been talking about this hat you got me the whole time, and you just got here. Man, Homestead Oz in the house, everybody. Here, I'm going to post the link to their channel again. Check out Homestead Oz. Tell them Grim sent you. They'll get it. See, North Shore preparedness, that's a good question. Was the Torah written before Jesus or for Jesus? After Jesus, I don't know. See, the Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible. It was the law passed down by the Father to everyone. And it says, and don't make me break out my notes here. I'll break out my notes anyway because I like notes. I got notes. Oh, here, where is it? It's Matthew 5:17. Yeshua, Jesus himself, said, "Do not think that I came to destroy the Torah or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to complete." He came to complete the law, not to destroy the law. So when you complete something, does that mean, oh, I'm done with it, it's trash now? No. So if that's true, why do we have the whole book and not just the New Testament? Why? Why is it the whole book if it's completed and we didn't need the rest? What's the point of it then? Why? And there's so many churches that say, well, just start reading at the New Testament. That's all y'all need. And they say it like that, all y'all. Because anyway. But you want me to throw other things? I can't throw too much stuff. All I got next to me is an axe, and I don't think it'd probably go right through the wall. Yeah. I really do have an axe next to me. I mean, good night, Alaska Prepper's leaving me. Bye. It's probably, he's 4 hours behind me. It's 11 p.m. I'm up too late. But yeah, I really do have an axe next to me. Because if anybody comes through the door, I'm going to throw the axe first to save the bullets, because bullets are really hard to find right now. So I strongly suggest if you can axe them before shooting them, just my suggestion, save the bullets. Good night, AP. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, Alaska Prepper is going to be live on this channel at 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. Yes, it is 11 p.m. for me right now, Homestead Oz. What time is it for you guys over on the other side of the world? I seen your garden video, by the way, that you put up. I think it was yesterday for you. I think it was today for me. Maybe it was yesterday for me. Your last video is the garden. Beautiful garden you guys got there. 9 p.m. in El Paso. I've been to El Paso several times. They've built an interstate now. 3 p.m. See, it's 3 p.m. over in Australia right now. At least their part of Australia. It's 11 p.m. here. It's 3 p.m. there. And they're ahead of me, if I remember correctly. So it's 3 p.m. tomorrow for them. 8 p.m. Man, it's getting late here. 10 in Wisconsin. I've been to Wisconsin many a times. I've been everywhere many of times. I've been to Walla Walla, Washington. Look that place up. It's a real place. I've been there. So what's the temperature like right now, if you can give it to me in Fahrenheit over in Australia? And everybody else, what you guys' temperature's been? It's been in almost 80 degrees today in Indiana where I'm at. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, it's only going to be down to like 60 tonight, but it's going to be in the 30s, the lows in the 30s the next several days, highs in the 50s, something like that, starting tomorrow. It's been raining here for like the past, I don't know, I think it might have died down, but it's been raining for like an hour. 75 degrees, yeah, 48 up in Wisconsin. Yeah, 82 in Houston. Prepared Texan says, I used to live in that particular area around Houston. I used to work out of the Houston Ship Channel on a boat called the Cheryl K for a company called Cheryl K. You don't know Fahrenheit? Somebody convert it into Fahrenheit. Google it. If you Google Celsius, it'll tell you Fahrenheit. 34C, that's right around 70 degrees, if I'm correct. Somebody looked that up. 34 degrees Celsius is right around, oh, I guess I could probably do it here. I have a tablet next to me. Oh, all right. Should I say okay, Google? No, I probably shouldn't. 32 C to F. Oh, you said 34, didn't you? Wow, that's like 90-something degrees. I was wrong. 34 C to F. Yeah, so it's 93.2 degrees for you guys right now. Yeah, that's hot. 93 degrees over in Australia where they're at right now. Yeah, that's very hot. I was thinking 70s, but man, I was way off. So the freezing temperature for Celsius, I believe, for water freezing is actually 0 degrees, and where in Fahrenheit, freezing for water freezing temperature is 32 degrees. So that's, yeah, the difference is odd. It's really odd why they do that, but I don't know why. One world temperatures, right? We'll get there eventually. We won't like it either. Yeah, I heard about the earthquake over on the East Coast up in the New England area not too long ago. I also heard about the hurricane that hit Florida. I mean, hurricane season ended at the beginning of November, and hurricanes are still happening. That's odd weather, right? Yeah, it's not too cold here. Not too cold. Today it's only been about 13 degrees lower than where you guys are. So about 13 degrees lower. Fahrenheit degrees. I don't know if the actual degrees is the same, so I could look it up for you. It was 78 here. So let's see if I can look up 78. Oh, that's not a 7. So for me today, it was 25.5 Celsius. So it wasn't that cold. We're expected to be in water freezing temperatures by tomorrow evening. Really weird. All right, I'm going to give this about 5 more minutes or so because it is getting late for me, and yeah, I have a bed that's probably calling my name. So if anybody has any questions, I'm going to read the chat here really quickly. Oh, I'm buffering. I wonder if I'm still there. Am I buffering? Can anybody still hear me? Because I'm buffering to me. Yep, I'm buffering. I wonder if I'm still here. Phone's not telling me I'm gone. Oh, I'm back, and here I was just typing a message. Am I back? Can you hear me? All right, good. Good. Oh, wow. So Josh and Hoot are both getting on some Getting on some trolls, it looks like. All right, so like I said, I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes. Anybody has some questions, let me know here in the comments. I'm going to pay attention for just a couple of more minutes. You get them, Josh. And I'm glad I got moderators. I didn't never think I'd need moderators before. What did we have, like 250 in the chat at some point? Something like that. I got 219 likes and 2 dislikes. That's awesome. I don't think I don't know. I have to look. I think my highest watched video was like 5,000 or something about food shortages a year ago. The Troll Patrol. All right, we're gonna have to definitely keep that. I got the Troll Patrol. That's my mods from now on. You guys have been deemed. Yep. Tammy Lynn Styles. She has named you guys. That's it. Thank you, Prepper Nerd. Definitely check out Prepper Nerd. I'm going to be checking out that app. I'm going to get to it tomorrow. I really am. I'm going to try to get to it tomorrow. Troll Patrol. That's awesome. I really like that. All right, let me know if you guys got any questions before I go. It's about that time of night. I'm getting tired. I'll push it just a couple more minutes. Now that I'm not buffering. Hey, I buffered. That was interesting. I wonder how I buffered. I got a really high-speed internet connection where I'm here. Somebody sending me a pineapple. Looks like you guys are having all the fun in the chat. I mean, between Prepper Nation and Alaska Prepper and somebody trying to fix John at Prepper Nation up with somebody. I don't know. It was like the dating service earlier. All right, guys. Check out some of my playlists. If you're new here, thank you very much for watching. I got playlists for food shortages. What really caused them? It was not COVID. Check out the playlist called Food Shortage. I do some adventure type videos too, where I go out in the woods and I bring the camera with me. Somebody bought me this really cool gimbal thing that keeps everything straight and steady when I'm walking, except for like the little steps I take. And I sometimes do these silent videos where I just walk around a nice trail, wooded area or whatnot. And you know, a lot of people say they really like it. They find it relaxing, and I find it relaxing to do it. So that's why I record it, and that's why I got the gimbal too. It was a gift from a subscriber, so that was really awesome of them. So yeah, check out the playlist. I got them here, and I am definitely going to call it a night. So hey, don't forget tomorrow, 8 p.m. live right here, Alaska Prepper. We're gonna have a back and forth, a one-on-one. So that's going to be really interesting. We've done it before. Check out on the channel. The last time I did a live with me and Alaska Prepper on this channel was about a year ago. I reposted the video not that long ago, about a month ago, so you'll definitely be able to see it. And yeah, so I've had him on the channel before, so this is going to be number 2. This will be an interesting chat tomorrow. Probably be the only video I make too, because I don't plan on making a video in the morning. But yeah, thank you, my moderators, best moderators. We could call you the Mod Squad, but I like the one can't even remember what I said it was a little while ago. Somebody remind me. All right, I gotta go. It's getting too late. I'm getting tired. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Good night. Awesome job, moderators. Gotta love the moderators. Couldn't do it without you guys. Yep. Hey, look, the troll's back. I found him. That's cool. I like trolls. Hey, when I'm kissing my boyfriend tonight, go ahead and tell your mom I said thanks. See you guys later.